Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of the Guapish Quiz Show. As always, I'm your host, Nico, and today I am being joined by some very, very special guests, such as Dylan Robinson.
Hey, I'm first on the list. It's an honor to be here for the quiz, and I'm really looking forward to winning this thing, man.
That's right, he's our headlining act. I have high hopes for this young man.
Let's go.
Next up on the chopping block, we do have, in fact, the new cat dad, Jackson.
I am a new cat dad. I'm gonna beat everyone in this quiz because I'm so smart.
Nice.
That's right, you can go ahead and check out his Twitter, his LinkedIn. All of them have, at the very top of their description, Proud Cat Dad. But of course,
True.
all that pales in comparison to the quiz master himself, Tanner Nikolai.
Thank you for recognizing my honorifics. I expect my vast experience with cat quiz mastering will also give me the ability to, I guess I just reuse the word quizmaster here to be another quizmaster, but like in a different way, you know?
Yeah, of course. Instead of like being the general quiz master, you want to be the individual who's mastering this quiz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
There we go.
It's like quiz space master instead of quiz no space master.
Yes, precisely. And the quiz in question today is going to be very different from any of the previous ones that we've had here on the channel. Ooh. Instead of just like a single topic that we're sticking to, like video games or Pokemon, which came out a full year ago today, by the way. Can you believe it? That was a long ass time ago.
Jeez.
Or like, I don't know, DC or some shit. We are going to be talking about just trivia in general, boys. Isn't that crazy? So how this is going to work this time around? In the previous ones, it'd be the whole 50 questions of one topic. This time around, each 5 questions will be on a single topic, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and don't you worry, I made sure to go in here, I really plugged away at it, made sure that there were a few topics that each of you could really excel at that the others may not know quite as well. And yeah, hopefully it'll be pretty even overall, I'd say. So, are you boys excited? Are you ready? Get those buzzers tested and primed?
I'm so ready.
I'm more ready
I could not be more ready if I wanted it to be.
Alright, fantastic. I'm happy to hear it, boys. Well, if that's the case, let's just fucking get right on into it then, boys.
Let's go.
Question number 1 for this whole first category, it will be on, of course, we got to start out with video games.
Ooh.
So, question number 1. What is the name of the Super Mario Bros. Porn parody owned by Nintendo? Tanner Nikolai?
Owned by Nintendo, God.
That's right.
I've definitely heard of this. Super Smash Brothers, but porn.
Unfortunately, it's not it. No. We're going to have to move on. Jackson, what is it?
Tanner stole my fucking answer. I was gonna say Super Smash Bros. As well.
It's really on the nose.
More than Super Smash Bros.
Yeah. It's
Mario,
not clever.
Mario fuck time.
Unfortunately not. No. Dylan, would you happen to have an answer?
I'm just gonna say Super Smash.
Unfortunately, it's not either. No.
Damn.
All right, boys. Lightning round. What could it possibly be?
I don't want to look this up.
That's fair.
I'll let them do it. Is it Bros Smash?
No, that's not it either. No.
Damn.
Is it just like Mario fuckers or something?
No, it's not it either.
I can't find anything about this.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
No
super.
problem. Yeah, if you guys can't find it, that ain't no thing. We can already move on here. I didn't think that we'd already fail after the first question, but it was in fact Super Hornio Brothers.
What the?
Okay.
That's right, Super Hornio Brothers. That was the correct answer.
Why'd you think we would know that?
That's a pretty common Nintendo fact.
Is
I've never
it?
heard
Sure.
this before.
Yeah.
I think that says
Yeah,
more
back-
about you than it does about us.
I've heard that it exists. I don't know if knowing the name itself is a common Nintendo fact.
I was unaware of both of those things.
I believe that they also own the rights to Super Hornio Brothers 2 as well.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
back in the day, they
Okay.
made those porn movies, and so Nintendo bought the rights to them so that they couldn't distribute them anymore.
Funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, sweet. Question number 2. In Mother 3, what is the identity of the masked man?
Now, fuck.
Tanner?
Identity of the Masked Man.
Yes, sir.
Dude, I don't know any of the mother characters' names. Are you kidding me? Is
You
it
can
Porky?
It's not Porky, no. It's a super cliche thing. Jackson?
I mean, go ahead, Jackson.
Oh, you didn't call on me, so I didn't know if it was my turn. Is it the Doctor?
It's not... You guys are thinking a little too advanced here. No, it's not the Doctor. Dylan, who could it be?
Mr. Mask?
Like I said, you're thinking a little too advanced here.
Nico,
That's
none
too
of us
advanced.
have any idea what Mother 3 even looks like, frankly.
No? You guys have never done a little
No.
coding, perhaps? A little something illegal? That's unfortunate.
No. Is
All
it
right.
Ness?
I wish it was Ness. No.
Is it Lucas?
Is it
It's not
Miyamoto?
Lucas, no.
Is it Strong One?
It's not, no.
None of us know. Move on to the next one.
Well,
There we go. Okay, I did fix it. Thank God.
There we go. All right. Perfect.
Did you hear my answer, or are we already? I'm guessing we're past the question already.
I didn't hear your answer. What did you say?
I said Strong One.
Oh, I did hear that. Unfortunately, it was not correct, no.
What?
is it the villain?
Oh, you guys didn't even hear what the answer was. Okay.
No.
The correct
We
answer
left
was
off
your
with me saying move on, we don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, but I looked it up. It said Strong One.
That definitely wasn't it.
What was the name?
The correct answer was it was your brother. He was the masked man all along.
Oh,
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah, it's a big
Whoa.
reveal. That's not actually a
reveals.
surprise at all. It's very obvious from the onset, you know.
So
That's crazy.
the name is your brother?
No, he is your brother.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. That's the identity of him. Don't
Gotcha.
worry, you guys will get one of these video game questions. I believe in all of you. Don't you worry.
We'll see.
If it's a
Yeah.
game we actually know.
Oh, this next one you'll absolutely know. In Ocarina of Time, the character of Malon is wearing a pin of which iconic Nintendo character? Tanner?
Is it Mario?
It's not Mario, unfortunately, no. Jackson?
What's the fucking, I can't think of his name. It's like the dude that was on those really old, like, one-off consoles.
What?
Oh, I know who you're
Game &
talking
Watch?
about.
I don't think it's him.
Oh,
So-
gotcha. Mr. Game & Watch? No, it's not him either. It is a Mario character.
Damn it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh,
Dylan?
Luigi?
It's not Luigi either, no. Funny thing is, Malon, her father, is actually modeled after Mario, and his brother is modeled after Luigi.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So do you guys
Is
have
it
any
a
other
Goomba?
guesses? It's not a Goomba.
Bowser.
It is
Peach.
Bowser Jackson.
Damn it!
Fantastic.
I was gonna say
That's
Bowser. I was
crazy.
like, nah, I can't be Bowser. That's stupid. I fucking hate
Yeah,
myself.
they did in fact model it after Bowser. That's another very common little Zelda trivia fact for you.
Never heard of it before in my life.
Me neither.
Damn. Damn, you're
Same.
supposed to be the Zelda. You're supposed to be the Nintendo trivia guy here, dog.
Am I?
I
Wait,
guess
is
so.
this Tanner's section?
It
The
better
games are
not
definitely
be.
meant to be tilted more towards him.
Damn.
Okay.
We might all be fucked.
How's that working out, Nico?
Oh.
You should see the Japanese section. I'm fucked.
Yeah, things are gonna get a little rough later in the quiz here. It's sounding like,
Nico's
Next question.
setting the
hang on,
bar
I should
for
probably type in
intelligence
that
way
Dylan
too
actually got
high.
one correct.
What?
Yeah, don't you worry.
Shut up.
Who?
No, it's
Wait.
Jackson, sorry.
Oh.
You confused me because you also thought it was Bowser. Question number 4. In Final Fantasy VI, during a fight, the character of Sabin can famously do what to a train? Jackson?
He can write it.
He cannot ride it, unfortunately.
No
Tanner.
way.
He do what to a train?
Yeah, what can he do to the train? What is a very common Final Fantasy meme that a character is capable of doing to a train?
Fuse with it?
He cannot fuse to it. No, unfortunately not. I'll give you a little hint. You're fighting the train.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Dylan, do you have any guesses on what a character can do to a train while
I
you're
was just
fighting
gonna.
it?
Oh, derail it? I don't know.
In a sense, you do derail it. I need a little something more specific, unfortunately, for you.
Does he fuck it?
He
What?
doesn't fuck it
Did he
either.
blow
no.
it up?
Lightning round, boys.
Does he turn into a train?
He does not turn into a train either, no.
This is no.
But I don't know, man. You say the video game section is for me, but then you pick games pretty much exclusively that you know I haven't played.
This is a really common fact, though, about Final Fantasy.
I've never heard
Tanner.
of any of these, so
They're not competent enough for the fucking competent animator we are.
I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. I failed you. The correct
you
answer
really
is,
have.
The correct answer is you suplex the train.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Is that's a thing in Final Fantasy? They suplex stuff?
Yes, sir. He's
I
he's
never
like
heard
the
of that in my
fighter
life.
class, and so he's able to suplex things, including the train.
Okay.
I
Apparently,
just want
That's
to.
so
That's
silly.
fun.
I just want to point out these are all games that you definitely would have played.
Who?
right?
You, Nico.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, obviously Nico is like, oh, I've played these games and these are facts that everyone knows, and then neither of those statements are true.
Look, man, I watch a lot of Did You Know Gaming. I've never played a Final Fantasy VI before. Question number 5
Okay.
for the video game section. This is it, boys. This is the end of the road for
oh
them.
man.
Many know the song Megalovania to be from Undertale. However, where did the song actually originate from?
Oh fuck.
Yes, Jackson?
Mother?
I'm actually just gonna fucking give it to you there. Yeah.
What?
So it was from a ROM hack that Scott Cawthon did. Not fucking Scott Cawthon. Toby Fox, the creator of Undertale. He did a fucking Halloween ROM hack for Earthbound, and it had Megalovania in it for the final boss.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah.
Huh.
Good enough
Yeah,
for
ain't
me.
that just wacky?
Wait, Jackson, did you actually know that?
No, I just know that Undertale was loosely based off of Earthbound.
It is?
Yeah.
What?
I knew that one.
I didn't.
Damn. Unfortunate. Well, boys, moving on to the next category here. Don't you
Oh,
worry. I
we
feel
don't
like
get paid.
you'll all have a little
Are there
bit
still
of...
pity questions?
What's that?
Are there still pity questions?
There most certainly are. However, those are after every 10 questions.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't you worry. All right, so for the next category, this is going to be mythology. I feel like you'll have a little bit more of a horse in this race. I mean, it's like mythology and folklore, you know? So
I'm not religious.
I don't know if you have to be, but
Religion and mythology are two different things.
I know, I'm joking.
Well,
nice.
question number 1, you'll get a point for each of these that you get correct. You'll understand what that means in a second here. The planets in our solar system are the Roman equivalent of which Greek gods?
Oh shit.
Tanner?
Venus, Mars.
No, Venus is what, Tanner?
What do you mean?
Which god?
So,
Oh, we're doing like the Greek to Roman thing.
yeah.
Okay. Aphrodite,
Uh-huh.
Ares,
Uh-huh.
Poseidon,
Yeah.
Hermes.
Yes.
I guess I'll guess Hades.
Okay.
And
I'll probably
Titan.
stipulate here. You'll need to also say which planet they're corresponding to.
Oh, okay. Do you want me to start over then?
Yeah, sure. We'll start over here, my man.
Neptune is Poseidon,
Yeah.
Mars is Ares, Venus is Aphrodite,
Uh-huh.
Mercury is Hermes.
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense.
Jupiter is Titan.
Unfortunately not.
No. Uranus is Janus.
No, unfortunately not for that one either.
Okay, and then is that it?
Yeah, that would be
do I
it.
have to-
Unless you want to
Okay.
guess Pluto again, but...
I wouldn't be guessing Pluto again. I just wasn't sure if that one
Oh, it's
corresponds to
included,
anyone.
my man. It's included here.
Fuck. Who does Pluto correspond to? That's interesting. I have no idea. I guess I'll leave it at those.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. So Tanner got a solid 4 there. How about you
good.
boys? Do you know any of the ones that Tanner missed?
No, I didn't know any of the ones that Tanner named.
Oh, okay, cool. Dylan, how about you?
Is this is probably gonna be so far off? Is Pluto Cupid?
Unfortunately not, no. Cupid
Okay.
is actually the Romanized version of... I forget who it is.
And then
But yeah, Cupid is Roman.
Uranus, would that be? Ah man, no. Would damn? I don't think I know. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind.
Jupiter
Okay.
isn't Zeus, is it?
It is actually. It is Zeus.
Damn it. Fuck, it's the big one.
Yeah.
Oh well.
No problem. So Uranus is tricky because that's actually just straight up Uranus.
I didn't even know that was a
who is
god.
like the god of the
Wait,
sky.
okay, so all the other planets are named after Roman, but Uranus is named after a Greek?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Pluto is fucking Hades, and
Really?
yeah,
That
and then
actually kinda
Saturn
makes
is
sense.
Cronus.
Huh? Wait, Cronus,
Wait.
as in the Titan
Who's-
Cronus?
Yes.
What?
Wait, who's Cronus?
Saturn?
He is the father of Zeus.
Yeah. How does...
No. Which one were you saying
Saturn.
is Cronus? Saturn. I forgot about that planet, to be honest. I also
Weird.
wouldn't have guessed Cronus anyways.
Yeah, Cronus is
Yeah.
a Titan, though. I didn't think Cronus was considered a god.
He counts.
Interesting.
Yeah, he is a Titan though.
All right.
Yeah, excellent work, boys. Next up, which piece of Chinese literature went on to inspire Dragon Ball? Tanner.
Journey to the West.
Yes, sir. Excellent work, my man. Alrighty, next up here. What animal did Loki take the female form of to seduce another animal? Tanner?
I want to say a swan?
Unfortunately, it's not correct. No. Jackson?
You've definitely told me this one. Is it a fucking donkey?
It's not a donkey, no. I'm sorry, my man.
I think it's something bipedal.
My brain is yelling horse, but I don't think that's correct.
You just want to throw that out there, Dylan?
I'm just gonna throw horse out there.
You're correct, Dylan. Excellent work.
Who the fuck was the horse? Which one
I
was...
was close enough.
Yeah, Loki took on the form of a horse. I forget why they need to, like, distract this random horse, so he becomes a female one so that it'll fuck him, and then he gives birth to a baby horse.
Yeah, he gives birth to the 8-legged Sleipnir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wacky shit, dude. Wacky shit. Loki is such a lovely man.
Yeah,
and also
Loki's
mother,
given
apparently.
birth so many times.
Yeah, Loki.
Yeah.
Loki's a very interesting god for sure.
Yeah. And speaking of horseshoes, boys, why are horseshoes seen as lucky? Tanner?
That's mythology.
They like gather up luck. It like goes in between the prongs and you hold it there and then you can have it.
Unfortunately, it's not correct, no.
That is true though.
I'm
In
looking
some
for
folklores, that's true because they're seen as lucky pretty universally in the European world.
it stems much deeper than they just gather up luck, though, Tanner. Jackson and Dylan, do you have any guesses?
Because some Greek god likes him.
Unfortunately not, no.
Is it because they're shaped like magnets, so they attract luck?
People
Unfortunately
didn't
not,
know what magnets
Dylan.
were back then.
You gotta keep in mind, magnets came way after horseshoes.
We don't know that. The Earth was a giant
What do you-
magnet.
Well, I can't even. I can't go into that.
Yes, here.
Well, people just considered iron lucky in general.
Do you know why they consider it lucky?
I don't know. No.
Okay. That's the real meat of this here. So, I guess, do any of you have any other guesses? Do you just want me to reveal it?
Reveal it.
Reveal it,
Yeah,
I
let's
guess.
just hear it.
Alright, fantastic. Sounds good. So the idea behind it is that it keeps away evil spirits like fairies and shit like that because they don't like anything that's like super man-made like metal.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah. So putting a
I'm
horse...
pretty sure what I said is true in some folklore, so...
I refuse to accept it, Tanner. I refuse. I'm
Okay.
looking for one specific answer that
Okay.
broadly addresses this question.
Nice.
Whatever.
Yeah, question number 5 here, or of the mythology section. Technically question number 10. Well, how was the Minotaur created? Tanner?
A woman fucked a bull.
She sure did, man. She sure did. A little more simplistic than what I was looking for, but I'll take it, my man.
What?
What was the complicated version you wanted?
She got, like, fucking hypnotized or some shit, and so she didn't realize that it was a bull or something like that, or she did, but she didn't really want to do it at the end of the day, but it happened anyway.
Okay.
She got
Yeah.
raped by a bull?
Does that count
Yeah,
as
basically.
rape? I was about to say.
Alright, sweet. Well, you guys, you made it through there, and now we're going to move on to the very first pity question, man. So, Dylan, you're currently sitting at 1 point, my man.
I have one.
And so for you, you're currently sitting at a single point.
I don't even remember getting a point.
Well, you got one, so don't you worry. Dylan,
Okay.
for your first pity point question here, hopefully your last one, who was the first person to create a Let's Play?
Devastating.
Hold on a second. You're
Dylan, I've
laughing
said
a
this
lot.
so many times.
I don't remember.
Oh my gosh.
This is pretty good.
I said this just like last week, too.
It doesn't matter when you say it. I could forget it if it's the same day.
I mean, we've been talking about it all week, frankly.
Yeah.
Have we?
Yeah.
When?
Constantly.
No?
Dylan, if it makes you feel any better, I have no fucking idea what these guys are talking about either.
I'm just gonna
Oh,
say
damn.
I'm just gonna make it
This is pretty
easy for
funny.
myself and say Markiplier. Fuck it. I don't care.
Unfortunately, it was not Markiplier.
Yeah, I didn't
no.
think so either.
Yeah,
Do
the
I
correct...
get to answer?
Yeah, go for... well, actually, we'll work backwards. Jackson, you answer first.
Oh, God.
Say PewDiePie.
Yeah,
it's,
we get two...
it's definitely not PewDiePie.
No,
you don't
it's
know
not.
that. That's not fair. Why don't you tell him that it's not that? You could have given me a hint too.
No, I guess I could have, but...
I have no fucking idea. I can't really think of any. Like, the earliest Let's Play I could think of was, like, fucking Toba.
Is that going to be your answer?
I bet it is.
Sure, why not?
Unfortunately, it was not correct. Tanner, for
shocked
1
by this.
point, who was it?
It was Chris Chan.
It sure was, my man.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
there we go.
Chris
So is
Chan...
that the deal? All the pity questions are going to be Chris Chan lore?
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
well.
boy.
So
That-
he really studied for nothing.
I'm really not going to get any of the pity questions.
I warned everybody to read up on some Christian lore.
No, you can't make me. I refuse. Based on Tanner's reaction, I am not going to. He saved me the trouble that I knew I was going to get in if I had watched it.
Congratulations, Tanner. You got a point from off of that pity point question there. Yeah, so commonly people don't actually cite Chris Chan as being the very first Let's Player. They cite some other dude who did it. However, the date that they give for that guy, Chris Chan did his first Let's Play 4 years earlier than him. So,
Okay.
I just don't think they really want to associate Chris Chan with Let's Plays. You know,
Probably.
a little bad blood there.
I mean, does that even matter when Chris Chan doesn't know what a Let's Play is?
I mean, that's actually one of the big reasons why they don't say that Chris Chan is the first Let's Player. Because, well, they never call it a Let's Play, so is it really a Let's Play then?
Sure.
Lamos.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Lame. Alright, so, next category of questions, boys. I'm not actually going to tell you what it is right off the bat. You'll have to figure it out as we go along here. You'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Okay.
So question number 1 for this here category. Which man-made structures can be seen from space without magnification? Tanner?
Without any magnification?
Yes, sir.
I want to say the Panama Canal.
Unfortunately, it's not correct, no. It actually might be correct, hang on.
What?
Brutal.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold
that-
on. You have the answer in front of you.
Well, I mean, it could be multiple things.
Yeah.
I can think of 2 things.
I can think of one thing most people would say, but it's actually not true.
Oh, what's that, Tanner?
The Great Wall of China.
Correct.
I specifically designed this question because I thought you were going to say that.
Damn.
Funny.
Yeah. Because I remember getting into an argument with you about that in the past.
Probably.
I'm glad you changed your ways, Dan.
But since I got that information from a source that wasn't you, I was able to accept it.
Exactly.
Anyway, so...
The Panama Canal sounds right. Well, I don't...
Panama
Is
See,
Canal
the problem with the problem with the Panama Canal is you could see that the ocean continues and there is not land there, but I don't know if you could make out the structure of the canal itself.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like, should that count?
I feel like
That's
from
where I'm
space
really
it just looked like a
on
river.
about this, because you can't really tell that it's man-made or anything like that, but it is.
It looks like a big river from space, though, in reality. Especially
Yeah.
if
Okay,
you
I'll
But
did
it's a
accept it,
human
Tanner.
river. Like, if we dug the Grand Canyon ourselves, would that count?
Yeah, sure.
But is it a structure if you dig it?
Yeah.
this is
Fuck
getting into
if I know,
semantics
dude.
I just can't deal with for
I-
the question right now.
can I
Sure, I'll
get-
accept it, sure. The next
Cool.
question.
Wow.
What color is blood inside the body? Dylan?
It's red.
Yes, sir. It sure is red.
Can I... Oh, no, I'm not even going to ask for bonus point. Never mind.
Yeah, so I'll just move right on ahead here then to the third question for this here mystery category that you guys have probably figured out at this point. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, what does it mean for someone to be considered monochrome? Oh. That's Jackson.
What?
It just consists of one color.
Damn.
Yes, sir. That is correct.
I don't know what this category is.
I
It's
actually
supposed to be
don't
like
know what this is either.
misconceptions. It's like common misconceptions. or
Oh,
something.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go. He got it.
I've never heard of this monochrome thing. What is...
It's when something's just one color.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
People
what's
often
the
think of it as black and
misconception?
white, but monochrome is when something is just of like one color.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Monochromatic.
So it can be like
Gotcha.
one specific color. Like it could just be blue, but it has different values of blue within that.
Okay.
Yeah,
It sounds
yeah.
like we've never used that term commonly the way it's actually defined.
I mean, to be
Exactly.
completely fair, they did confuse people with the first Madagascar movie where the penguins talk about the Marty being monochromatic. And he's black
yeah,
and white.
that's absolutely where this misconception
Hey, man, now
came
Yeah,
that's-
fucking Madagascar.
2006's Penguins in
Hey,
Madagascar.
it was just Madagascar, not penguins. Come on, man.
Okay, whatever.
Alright, yeah, you guessed it. It's misconception. So question number 4 of the misconception category. What is the longest running cartoon in the world?
Oh, shit.
Jackson?
You've told me this one, but I've already forgotten it.
Me
Damn.
too.
It's that Japanese cartoon, but I can't think of the name of it. It's like that really like it's like a family Japanese cartoon. I can't think of the name. That's all I'm gonna give.
Should I accept that, or do I really need a name, boys?
I'm not going to be able to give you a name, so...
I say give it to me. I'm not biased at all here.
What do you think, Dylan, as the impartial third party?
Here's the thing. I could have also said, yeah, we talked about this in Jackson's Mustang, trying to find a place to eat after the gym 2 Fridays ago. But that, I don't know.
Could you
I-
get
Jeff's
as
not
much
specific
detail
about
as
what
I
the
did?
show is, though.
I-
Like, he seems to know it, he just doesn't know the name.
Yeah,
Would-
I know exactly what he's talking about.
I was gonna say though, if I had said the same thing, was like, oh, that Japanese show we mentioned in Jackson's Mustang, would that be an acceptable answer? It's like the same context.
See, now when he phrases it that way, that kind of...
Yeah. Yeah.
It dep-
Because
it-
that puts me at an immediate disadvantage at every question, because you will like
pretty
actively
specific with
incept
it.
Yeah,
ideas
Jack's not
into their
specific
heads
about
over
what
the
the show
week.
was, though, is the thing.
Oh, it's fucking Saze-san, that's what it is.
Okay.
What?
Did you
Is it
just
not-
look it up?
No, it's like a fucking tip of my tongue thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, he was the first one to get the correct name, so sure, it was Saze-san, boys.
There we
Yeah,
go.
most
Yeah,
people
sure.
think it's The Simpsons, but in fact, it is the Japangu show, Saze-san.
Yeah. Old Jip.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's been running since 1969.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
fucking
Is it good?
2,000 plus episodes or something crazy.
Maybe. Who's really to say? Question number 5. Roughly what percentage of the stars that we can see in the sky are actually alive? Dylan?
I'm just gonna go with 90%.
Not quite, not quite. I'll need about like a 5% differential here, boys.
Damn.
Jackson was second here.
99%.
Yes, sir, I'll accept 99%. Yeah, basically all of them are actually still alive.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this misconception. Do people not...
It's
Yeah,
Do people just
think
think
that, like-
most of the stars are dead?
Yeah, exactly. They're like,
They-
those stars, they're so far away that the light can't travel far enough for us to realize they're actually dead.
Yeah.
Why,
They say that
Why do people think that?
They say that
They're
the scientists say that since the speed of light is like the fastest thing we know, those stars are so far away that those stars died like thousands of millions of years ago. It's just like how fast it's traveling. The light is still reaching us from how far away they are.
Yeah,
But
I
also
understand
stars
that.
live-
I'm just...
Stars live
I'm
for like
just-
a really fucking long time is the thing, though,
Yeah.
that people don't take into account.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Exactly.
stars, though, man. Now we're moving on to science.
Men.
Dylan, I think you got this one in the bag, boy.
Well, I fucking hope so. I guess we'll
Yeah,
see.
I-
Words all me.
I sure hope
Science.
so as well. As the resident scientist, I think you got this.
Show me
Question
what
number 1
you've
for
got.
science. Which planet is the closest to the Earth most often? Alright, Dylan?
Pluto. Or
That,
not Pluto,
unfortunately,
sorry,
is not
Mercury.
correct. That is the farthest away possible.
I meant Mercury. Damn it.
You said Pluto first, my man.
I know.
Tanner.
Is it Mercury?
It sure is.
Honestly, I was overthinking it and was about to say Neptune, but anyway, thanks, Dylan.
You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
Right, because like Neptune is on a weird orbit where it brings it like creepy close to us sometimes, right? That's a thing.
Maybe?
No, that's Mercury.
Who really knows?
I don't think that's true.
It
I don't
is.
think it's Mercury. I don't think that's true either. Mercury's just on like a super small orbit, so it's able to be close to us much more
right
often.
at any given time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right, question number 2. Roughly what percentage of all known mammal species are rodents? Oh, Jackson.
It's like 60%.
Unfortunately, it's not correct, no.
Is this by weight or by capita?
I'm assuming...
What I mean is, like, are we saying you take, here's all the species, how many of them are rodents, or if you count every individual instance of a mammal, how many of them are rodents?
What?
That is a solid question, Tanner. I did not actually look into that too much.
Interesting. Because your answer is wildly different depending on which one.
Dylan, what do you happen to know?
Is it 42%?
Yeah, I'm looking for about a 5% differential. It's like 40%. Congratulations, Dylan.
Yay.
I had
Yeah,
a 50-50 shot between 60 and 40. I don't know why I said 60.
I'm gonna guess 40% means it is like out of the total species, types
Probably.
of species, 40
Yeah.
are rodents.
I believe
Because I
so.
assume if we're doing like out of all of the animals that are mammals, like each individual animal, how many rodents? I imagine it's much larger than that, just because there's so many more rodents than anything else.
Probably.
Yeah. There's so fucking
Aren't there
many
like a
of them, man.
billion rats in New York City or something like that?
There sure are, man.
Oh,
They
that's what
outnumber
you
the
meant.
people there.
Yeah.
Question number 3. Why do night vision goggles display green? Oh, Tanner.
It's because... Fuck, I don't know how to phrase this.
Give it a shot.
In order to see at night, our eyeballs use red light, And so the goggles, I think, are either absorbing or reflecting all the red light, and therefore it shows green.
I don't actually think that's correct, no.
It's something to do with that. I know that the stuff in our eyeballs that lets us see at night is red.
Yeah. The answer that I found for this, at the very least, is quite a bit different than that.
Okay.
Jackson?
Isn't it just because our fucking eyes are more sensitive to that color? So, like, it's easier to differentiate between stuff if it's, like, with that, with that filter.
There we go. Okay, yeah, it's much closer to the answer I was looking for. Yeah, we're just able to differentiate different colors of green the best, it seems like.
Huh.
Yeah. But speaking of the eye, Tanner, speaking of what you were kind of going for there, next question. What is the purpose of our pupil? Tanner?
I think our pupil actually doesn't have, like, a practical function, and instead it's just to, like, indicate our emotions and stuff to people. Like, it's a communication tool more than an actual visual tool.
Unfortunately, it does most certainly have a purpose. Dylan?
The pupil is to regulate the amount of sunlight going in and out of our eyes.
Yeah, just light in general, really. Yeah, the pupil is just like a hole right there in our eye that, opens up more or less depending on how much light we are being given at any given time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why
your
pupils are nice and big when you're in the dark, and then when you get, like, fucking flashbang, they go super small to try to, like, stop the light from coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I thought the pupil was, like, the color part and the black part in the middle.
No, the
okay.
color is the iris.
Yeah.
That has
They
really
have a
no
name
purpose.
for both of them?
Yeah, there's the iris and the pupil.
No, I mean, like, both of them combined.
Oh, I don't know if combined.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Question. The final question of the science category here. I didn't really know where to put this. This is not super sciencey, but hey, it was on Discovery Channel, so fuck it. It's pretty sciencey. I'd
Wow.
say. Why did the show River Monsters get canceled? Dylan.
Because he... because he caught all the interesting fish in the world.
Yes, sir, that's correct. He caught all the noteworthy fish that he possibly could.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
How many episodes of that show were there?
A lot.
Quite a lot, actually. There were like 6
Is it
seasons.
a different fish each episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 9 seasons, isn't there?
That's fun.
8 or
Quite
9
a bit. It's
seasons.
definitely quite a
And
bit.
he never revisited a fish?
Not really, I don't think.
There were some
He would
episodes
have
that
like
he did recap.
bonus episodes where they talk about, they go more in depth about a certain fish and they like readdress things, but for the most part, I think it was a unique fish each episode.
Well, I guess the only thing left for him to do is, like, go hunting for cryptids and have one of those shows,
Exactly. He would kind of do
Fish
that, though,
cryptids,
is the
though.
thing.
Yeah. Did he catch one every episode, or were there ones where he's like, well, I guess we missed that one?
Yeah, I definitely remember there being episodes where it's like, well, we tried our best out here, but unfortunately we just weren't able to get to it.
Yeah.
That's a great episode of show, because that's like a 40-minute show, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So you're sitting there for 40 minutes watching this guy. He's like, this is the coolest fucking fish in the world, man. It's literally made out of iron, and it can shoot lasers, but... And then you watch it for 40 minutes, he's like, well, I guess we're not getting it today, guys.
It's kind of like watching
That's
a
a wrap,
Bigfoot show or
folks.
a ghost show. It's the same concept.
All right, that's another batch of 10 questions down, so you know what that means, men.
I'm getting another pity question.
Yeah, I sure do.
You sure are, Dylan. You sure are. So this is a pretty straightforward question. It's very early in Chris Chan lore for you here, okay?
Give it to Tanner.
Hell, if you just watched like episode 1, you would know this.
Give it to Tanner.
Who was it that caused Chris Chan to change their name from Christopher to Christian?
I don't know. Give it to Tanner. His
I
dad.
ain't doing that, Dylan. You gotta
His
give me
dad.
some kind of a guess.
His dad.
I mean, that's kind of right, but I'm
What
not
do you mean
exactly
it's
gonna take
kind of
it.
right? What the
It
fuck
is
does that
kind of
mean?
right. His
What?
dad
It's,
kind of...
I mean, it's not really kind of
It is
right.
a little bit, but I'm not quite gonna accept that.
I mean,
Jackson.
it's not close to what you're actually going
Don't
for.
say-
Yeah, exactly. Of course not.
Don't say kind of right and then not give it to me. You could say, no, that's not right, and then I won't get my hopes up.
Is it Liquid Chris because he was trying to, like, steal his identity, so he was trying to, like, change it up?
Unfortunately, Liquid Chris came much later in the Chronicles here. I'm happy you
There we
knew
go.
about him, though. Tanner, what would the answer be?
Do I need to know the specific name of this thing?
No, not the specific name.
Okay, it was an animatronic bear from, like, a Christmas, like, band.
Yeah.
What do you mean, how is that kinda?
So, what happened was the bear misheard his name and called him Christian, and his dad took it as a sign that because he originally wanted to name him Christian and not Christopher, and so he and Chris kind of were like, that it must be a sign from God himself that we need to name you Christian instead.
Dear God.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's why Chris Chan often cites God, Jesus, and the bear.
Okay.
Interesting.
Does he ever explain in the documentary where the moniker Chris Chan comes from?
Not really, no.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, I've seen this whole thing. I've got like 5 episodes left to go. And I don't know where the name Chris Chan came from still. And I kind of just assumed that I missed it, but you're saying it's just a thing? It's a given?
Yeah, Chris, I think, just kind of started calling themselves that at some point.
Has he ever referred to himself as Chris Chan?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe. He usually goes by Christian Weston Chandler.
Yeah.
Weston Chandler. Alright, up next, boys. Up next. We're moving on to the Japan section of the quiz, okay? We're taking a little stroll over to the Nihon. Jackson, you got this, my man. I believe in you, okay?
Oh, no.
Tell me if you want to go all the way to Tokyo, Fast and Furious.
Oh, Tanner already got one of the questions. Very good. Question number 1. What number is considered evil in Japan? Oh, Tanner?
I want to say 6.
Unfortunately, it's not 6, no.
Damn it.
Yeah. Dylan?
3.
It's not 3 either,
Damn.
no. Jackson, do you have a guess?
7.
It was not 7, no, unfortunately.
Can we get?
Yeah, sure, just go for it, boys.
Is it
If
4?
We'll give
It is 4. Good
What
job,
Okay.
Tanner.
Why?
So the idea behind it is that, you know how Japan is. They love their wordplay. All their words mean other things. Turns out they're number 4, and like one of the ways that you can say it is also the same word for death.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. I should have stuck with my gut and just gone for what Misha is afraid of.
Oh, there you go.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
I
what
have
you're
no
talking
idea,
about.
bro. I'm just agreeing with you.
It's a JoJo's character, and his whole deal is he hates 4.
Oh, that would make sense then. That would make sense. All right, question number 2, Japan. What is the second biggest media franchise in the world? Oh, Tanner?
Second?
Yeah, second. Number 1 is too obvious. We gotta go for number 2.
Pokemon?
It's not Pokemon, no. Pokemon is actually number 1.
Interesting. I thought Grand Theft Auto was number 1.
No. We're looking for a media franchise here, my man. Media franchise in the
How is
world.
that not a media franchise?
I mean, I'm sure it is. It's just nowhere near the top.
I just know that it's made the most money of anything, right? It's made the most money of any entertainment property ever. So how are we defining biggest here?
Am I confused about what a media franchise is?
Probably. Jackson, do you know it?
Hello Kitty?
It is Hello Kitty, actually, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Hello Kitty is the most profitable media franchise in Japan. Second only to Pokemon.
Oh, in Japan. Okay.
Well, in the world, actually. It's
Wait,
just,
hold on.
It's specifically from Japan.
I'm confused because, I know it's a fact that Grand Theft Auto has made more money than God himself. So how does this fact play out here?
I don't know how exactly they calculated it, Tanner.
Okay.
Trust the process.
Yeah, I just
process.
ran the numbers. I looked at them. I didn't see Grand Theft Auto anywhere near the top, though.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know
Am
what
I
to tell
great? You remember hearing that on the news, right?
Yeah, I think that was specifically video games, though. I don't think it was...
No, it was most money of any entertainment property ever.
I mean, GTA
It
also
may have
just...
been it may have been it probably wasn't taken into account merchandise or anything like that. It was just a single thing, a single video game or a single movie or something like that. Not everything
Maybe.
surrounding it.
Maybe.
GTA has also been hacked a lot.
We'll see if I
just-
lodge a complaint later.
to just get
Okay.
hacked for infinite money or whatever. So
Question number 3. What quintessential Japanese dish actually originates from Portugal? Tanner?
Sushi?
It's not sushi, no, unfortunately not. Jackson, would you happen to know it?
It's that fried shit, I think. It's like fried fish or something. I can't think of the name.
I think he should have to get the name on this
I think
one.
he should
I
as
think
well,
so
yeah.
as well. I don't. That's all I got.
Okay. We'll circle back to you later if Dylan doesn't know this then. Dylan, what is it?
based off of Jackson's answer, because I feel confident in his knowledge, is it tempura?
It is in tempura, yes
Damn it.
indeed.
I knew the name too.
I like food.
Damn. Yeah, the Portuguese brought it to Japan. They were like, holy shit, this is fire, bro.
I was gonna say
question number
sashimi.
4. Which Japanese historical figure is commonly said to be the one who united Japan? Tanner?
Fuck, what's his name? Emperor?
Of course.
Oh my god. I want to say Emperor Shiroshito, but I don't think that's right.
Unfortunately, it's not, no. Jackson and Dylan, do either of you have guesses here?
I remember you mentioning it, but I don't remember.
You've mentioned him so many fucking times, dude. I have no idea who you're talking about. I do not have his name in my head.
That's very unfortunate for you, Jackson. He's in so many different anime and just like video games and shit like that because of how prominent he is.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Alright, well, if neither of you know, we can move on to a lightning round. Any of you guys know it?
No.
Tanner,
Nope.
you got any more guesses?
Are we supposed to be?
Am I correct in saying it's Emperor something?
He's probably an emperor. People usually don't give him that honorific, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They usually just say his name.
Is we
Dude,
Googling
Oh,
or?
Saito.
That's not it either, no.
Is it
What?
Tojo Hideki?
That's not it either.
Is we
Iwane
Googling right
Matsui?
now?
Isorioku Yamamoto, Minoru Genda, Masatake
Hirohito?
Okumiya,
None of these are correct, no.
Tomoyuki
Really?
Masashida.
Well-
I'm looking at the top 7 famous Japanese generals of all time. He's not on here, man.
Oda
I don't know, dude.
Nobunaga?
There you go, Dylan. Oda Nobunaga.
That's the first thing that popped up on my Google.
He's popped
Very
up nowhere
good.
on mine. This is bullshit.
All I typed in is who united Japan.
Yeah. It's like one of the
Who
first lines.
was I thinking of?
Get better at
I don't know,
Googling.
man.
It actually
yeah,
has
like the
3 names
first
here.
line of his fucking Wikipedia entry when you look him up is he's regarded as the great unifier of Japan.
Well, it says
Okay.
there's 3 people and they're all warlords, so I don't know.
Yeah. He's the main one, though. He's
That's
the
why
main
that's
guy.
why he's the first.
Yeah, yeah. All right, question number 5. Final part of Japangu. What is Ronald McDonald called in Japan?
Oh shit, I don't remember.
Looks like Jackson was first.
Ronald McRonald?
What was that, Jackson?
Ronald McRonald?
Unfortunately, that's not right. I'm sorry,
What
man.
the fuck?
Tanner, what was it?
Isn't it like Ronald McBurger?
That's not it either, no.
Am I fucking get it, yeah!
Was this literally
Dylan?
on my quiz in some capacity?
I think it was. It's Donald McDonald.
Yes, it's Donald
It
McDonald.
was on the anime
backwards,
quiz. It was-
Jackson, you
was-
flipped him around, my man.
I
it
know, I
was-
said it fucking backwards, I forgot.
Yeah, I don't even remember what question you had. It was, I don't know. It was like what character? Like Donald. I don't know. I don't
Yeah, I was
remember.
like, what fucking character this character find that fucking land for then?
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Well,
Hell.
we're moving on to the next category here, but we're not going too far away from Japan yet because we're sticking with
hold on a second.
What's up?
Has anyone performed well in the category you meant for them?
I did okay.
Dylan did get a question right.
Technically, too.
Yeah.
I got one.
So the answer sounds like it's no, and you have little to no grasp on what knowledge any of us hold.
It's what I'm just hoping you hold, Tanner. That's the big
Okay.
thing here.
See, here's the thing. Nico based this entire quiz off of things he mentions in passing and hoping we remember. That's what this quiz is.
I think he's just giving us hints here because he knows we're not gonna fucking remember.
Yeah. I think he should let us all tell our own quizzes, and then he could make a quiz about, like, reminiscing or refreshing or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, God,
That's the
I
dumbest
failed my
idea I've
own
ever
quiz.
heard.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
think so.
we're gonna skirt by that one. Like I said, we're moving on from Japan now, but we're not moving too far away. It's Pokemon next, boys. It's
I'm gonna
Pokemon.
fucking rock
Okay.
the world.
Oh, I sure hope so. I sure hope so, Dylan.
Dylan's
Because the next one
gonna
actually
fuck
has
us.
some more to do with Japan. Question number 1: which Japanese cryptid is Dunsparce based off of?
Oh, fuck.
Tanner?
Do I have to know the fucking name?
It's the one that looks like Dunsparce, obviously.
Can you vaguely describe it at least?
Well, it's like it's a little yokai, and I don't know the fucking name of it, but yeah, it's like a little bug yokai,
Oh,
and
wait.
it's supposed to like it leaves its shell around in like a bad omen thing.
Is that like
Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to accept that there, Tanner.
Damn.
Yeah, that's way too generic.
I think you
Yeah.
definitely told me this answer before, but not anytime recently.
Jackson and Dylan, would you happen to have any guesses here?
No.
I've got no clue.
I'm pretty sure it is a yokai.
Alright, well, lightning round, I suppose, boys. What could it possibly be?
Nah, just tell us it.
Okay,
Lightning
fine.
rounds are stupid.
Oh,
Okay. We can move on from it then. It is the Tsuchinoko.
Oh, this no.
He's just like a fat little snake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dunsparce.
I don't think I know what. Wait,
evolve.
Dunsparce. What is Dunsparce?
Dunsparce is stupid and doesn't evolve. It's a pointless Pokemon. I don't know why it's in the game.
He's
Yeah,
so
just
cute.
a little-
I thought it was like the little bug thing that turns into its own corpse.
No, you're
You're
thinking
thinking of
of
Shedinja.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nincada,
That's very different, very
Ninjaskin.
different. Yeah, the Tsuchinoko can like fucking leap hundreds of feet and shit like that. It's very strange.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Moving on though. So, as you guys may know, as is a very common fan theory, the fire starters are based off of the Chinese zodiac. However,
Oh, damn it.
go on, Dylan. What's your answer?
No, I thought you were gonna ask what the fire starters were based on.
No, sir,
I got
Dylan. Well,
excited.
you got an answer for me?
No, because I hadn't heard the question.
Alrighty. Tanner, you also just answered. What's your answer?
Cyndaquil doesn't fit in, and I stand by that.
And that may be your opinion, but unfortunately, it has nothing to do with the question. So, Jackson, you'll be first in line here
Let's
Damn it.
for when I
fucking go.
actually ask the full question. What is the common theme that links the grass starters?
What?
There's a common grass.
Supposedly, there is also a common theme that unites the other two groups as well.
Oh goodness. Let me hypothesize here for a second. I've never considered this before.
I need to look at something really quick.
Dylan's
They
gonna need
all
to look up
involve
the answer
plants.
real quick.
I'm not gonna.
They're not though. Rowlett's just a fucking owl.
They all involve plants.
They're all different types of animals.
That's true. He got it.
Unfortunately, it's far too vague there. That's also not a theme. So, Dylan and Tanner, you are now able to answer. What could it possibly be?
A common theme that links all the grasslings. Is it legs?
No, that's not it either.
I wonder if there's.
That's definitely not a theme either.
Is this a thing?
I don't know.
Does this matter? No.
I think looking up the answers for this quiz is stupid and we shouldn't do it.
I think so as well.
too.
Dylan, what could it possibly be?
I don't know. I was thinking about all the starters, and they all are still pretty similar to the Chinese calendar, except for the exception of Rowlett. But Rowlett would be related to a rooster, which isn't close enough. So my answer would be like it's still related to the Chinese calendar, but that's stupid. So I don't know.
That's fair. It would be stupid if you gave that answer.
Anyway.
Unfortunately, it's not that either. They're actually all based off of
Dinosaurs?
previously extinct things.
What is Rowlett based on?
So his final evolution Decidua is based off deciduous trees, which are trees that have long since been extinct.
See, I don't like when the themes are like, oh, well, the base form doesn't fit in, but we can kind of weasel in the end one.
Why not?
That's
Tanner?
dumb.
What's so wrong with
you've
that?
It's stupid and hard to keep track of.
You've told me this before. It was when we were doing our first playthrough, and I had Decidua, and you told me that. I was like, oh, that's why.
How
he's
does
a
the
ghost
monkey
grass
fit in? How
type.
does the monkey fit in?
How does the monkey fit in?
Oh,
What monkey?
Rillaboom.
The gorilla.
Rillaboom.
Oh, yeah.
Gorillas are extinct. They're constantly
No, they're
dying.
not.
There's,
It's not true. He
don't-
just blew it open right there. What
I
about
don't know the
snake?
exact for that one.
What about Snivy? What snake is extinct?
I'm sure there are
one that
plenty of
Snively's
snakes that
on.
are extinct, man. I don't know.
What animal is fucking Chikorita based on?
Chikorita.
It's a dinosaur.
yeah.
Yeah, they
What?
live on
Long
like a
neck.
fucking long neck one, yeah.
Brachiosaur.
Okay.
And then you got Bulbasaur, whatever the fuck that's supposed to be.
He's also a dinosaur.
Oh, of course, with a giant plant on his back.
Okay.
He's a little
Yeah.
cute little cat. I love him. I want to pet him.
Yeah, what about the little cat?
That's not out yet. That
People are
doesn't count.
hypothesizing that might be like a saber-toothed tiger as its final evolution, which could
Tiber.
explain it.
That could be it.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me.
I don't think Japanese people think enough to come up with these elaborate themes.
Moving right along. What generation was the first one to have a fossil Pokemon based off of a dinosaur? Tanner?
I'm gonna go Sinnoh.
Can you just give me a generation number, Tanner? Come on, is that
Fuck.
too much to ask?
God damn, is that 4?
Correct, Tanner. Excellent work, man.
Damn.
Because they have the fucking, what's his face? Crachiosaur or whatever. Craniodon.
Yeah, Craniodos.
Wait,
Yeah, sure.
is Aerodactyl not a fossil Pokemon?
He is a fossil Pokemon, Dylan. Unfortunately, pterodactyls are not considered dinosaurs.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
He's based on an Archaeopteryx, though.
What the hell does that mean?
Isn't
not
Aerodactyl
a-
from Gen 2?
No, it's Gen 1.
Fuck. I would have been
Yeah.
wrong either way.
All right, here's
Wait,
another
no,
one.
I'm thinking of a different one. Wait, what the hell are we talking about?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What's an aerodactyl? Oh, yeah!
The pterodactyl.
Aerodactyl.
Okay, that's right. I remember that one.
Yeah. Question number 4. This is literally right at the beginning when you start up your very first journey of Pokemon Red and Blue. Which Stephen King film is referenced in Gen 1 when the player interacts with their TV? Oh, Jackson, you came up first?
I did The Shining.
Unfortunately, it was not The Shining, no. Tanner?
Cujo.
It's not that either, no.
Is The Shining even a Stephen King film?
Yes.
Dylan, would you happen to know?
No.
Okay.
It?
It's not it either, no, Tanner.
In the first game, what Stephen King movies were even out back then?
Exactly. What could it have been?
Oh.
The correct answer was, of course, unless Tanner has another guess, which I don't think he
Murder,
does.
She Wrote.
Unfortunately, it's not that either, no.
What is it, like 1992, 1996? What year was it?
The correct answer was, of
Birds.
course, Stand By Me.
What?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Right? Stand By Me. Anyway, next question, boys. In Gen 1, what random objects are the player able to fish out of in Misty's gym? Oh, Tanner?
Is it like an old can and an old boot?
No. I will give you a hint here. You're not supposed to be able to fish out of this. This is in fact a glitch that's happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I'll give you another guess here, Tanner, after these other boys. Jackson.
The trainers?
Not the trainers, no.
A puddle.
Unfortunately, not a puddle either, Dylan. That would make too much sense. Tanner, do you have any other guesses?
I mean, if it's a glitch, you're probably fishing out like master bolts and potions, yeah?
Well, not like what you're getting out of it. Like, what object are you actually fishing into?
Oh. In Misty's gym?
Yeah, there's not a lot in the gym.
Fucking life preserver?
Unfortunately, that's not correct. No. Do either of you have any more guesses?
I was also going to say a life preserver.
Okay. Dylan, you got anything?
No.
I don't even know what the fuck her gym looks like, to be completely honest. That's
Me
why I
too.
said the most generic answer possible, but just being trainers in it.
Unfortunately, there was an even more generic answer that you could have given. That it's in every single gym, which is in fact the gym statues.
Ah.
Yeah.
Curious.
Those bad boys are fucking everywhere, and for whatever reason, you can just fish right into them and get a Goldeen or some shit, bro.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ain't that quirky.
Yeah. What else is great is the fact that Dylan, you are going to be answering yet another pity point question here, my man.
Really quick. Whose section was that last one, by the way?
No one.
All
Not
right,
all of
cool.
these are section based,
All right.
or not section based, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So Dylan, up next here, this is pretty easy. This is also another very easy one. Famous Christian lore right here for you. During a date, Christian's date gets stolen by a man dressed up as what food item?
Banana? I don't know.
It's not banana. You're on the right track, but not banana. Jackson, do you happen to know?
I like how
pickle?
you pointed out this was easy.
That's correct. It was in fact a man in a pickle suit.
How was that easy?
Damn it.
That's a
Pickle
very famous
Rick.
piece of Christian lore, Dylan.
That's nice. I don't care.
Unlucky.
Dylan.
Okay, Dylan, we get it. You don't care about Christian, man.
yeah.
But you know what you do care about? Adult animation, Dylan. You love the stuff. You can't get enough.
Whoa.
of
If
you're
some
talking about,
adult, adult animated comedies, Dylan. Get your head out of the gutter. We're not talking about no hentai here, bro. We're talking about the real shit, okay?
I've never watched
question
King of the
number
Hill.
1. What was the original occupation of the Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Tanner.
They were detectives.
They sure were, my man. They sure were.
What?
They were
Yeah.
detectives who never, ever did any detecting.
Yeah. They did for a couple of episodes, and they
I
stopped.
don't think they even barely pretend to be doing it in those episodes.
Yeah, the idea behind that was that the people pitching it needed something for the executives other than, it's just food who fuck around. So they pitched it as, they're like detectives or something, they're cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole idea behind that.
That's like if Jerry Seinfeld were pitching Seinfeld and it was like, well, Jerry's also like he's a hitman
Yeah,
or
exactly.
some shit,
Yeah,
Like
my
trying
character
to
Jerry,
pizzazz it up.
he's a stand-up comic trying to make his way in the world.
Yeah.
Question number 2. In the early years of The Simpsons, what was initially going to be the big secret concerning Marge's hair that ended up getting cut? Dylan?
Bunny ears.
That's correct!
No. I was faster on my screen.
Yeah, originally she was gonna have bunny ears hidden under her big old hair.
That's crazy.
I'm really glad I didn't go to play Genshin Impact.
Right?
Doesn't that show up in like fucking the beat 'em up Simpson game?
Exactly, Tanner, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
they do make reference to it in that game.
Do I get a bonus point for that?
Sure.
Wow.
What?
Why
I
am
was going to
even here?
state that little trivia fact, but Tanner beat me to it. Damn.
What the fuck?
I should give
Question
up
number
now.
3. Which music video does Chris Griffin get pulled into while at the grocery store? Oh, Dylan.
Take on Me by Aha.
Oh, actually, you even got the buy. I'll give you an extra point for that one, Dylan. Good job. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
take
That's why you were sharing that GIF so much, you fucking
I mean,
weirdo.
that's not actually why. I just love this GIF.
It means nothing. I have no other reason to believe you posted that.
I love this scene, man. It's so good. It's delivered so well.
Sure.
Yeah. Next question.
How much of Family Guy have you ever actually watched, Nico?
I've seen like the first 7 seasons, I think, and then like just kind of
the fucking
intermittent
cat
episodes. kind of-
slamming itself against the wall. You're something just thumping in the background. Is that one of us?
That's not me.
Okay.
I was clicking
I
on
don't
my
think it's
keyboard,
me.
but
Yeah.
cat's entertaining itself.
I guess so. Question number
Just-
4. It is a popular King of the Hill theory that which character is actually Bobby's father instead of Hank? Oh, Jackson?
Dale?
Not Dale,
I
unfortunately.
know it's the fucking fat one. I don't know his fucking name.
Unfortunately, you're pulling a Dylan here, Jackson. Tanner, what could it be?
What?
That would be Bill Dotrieve.
That is correct.
Isn't it also theorized that Cotton might actually be his dad?
I don't think so, no. I think the cotton is just normally used as like, see, it is actually Hank because Cotton's newborn baby, it looks just like Bobby. So obviously, maybe just like some of the genes like skipped a generation or something.
Okay.
What do you mean he pulled a Dylan? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Earlier, he did the exact. You did the exact same thing, where you said Pluto instead of Mercury.
Oh.
Anyway.
Dylan already forgot this.
No, I didn't hear Jackson say the right answer after he said the wrong answer, so...
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I never
gotcha,
said the
gotcha.
right answer.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm confused.
Question number 5. After Kenny dies of muscular dystrophy, which character do the boys choose to replace him with?
What?
Tanner.
Of course Tanner knows this.
Butters?
It was not Butters, actually, no.
Fuck. Oh, wait. I think I know. I do know, actually.
Dylan and Jackson, what do you happen to know, though?
Cartman?
What?
He's already one of them, Jackson.
If
I don't know.
If you're expecting me to know any of the characters outside the kids, then you're horribly mistaken.
You don't have to know any outside the kids.
Exactly. That's why I don't know who this person is.
What the fuck? What kind of logic is that?
I only know the 4 kids.
Dylan's
Oh,
assuming.
that's what you meant.
Okay, yeah. Do you have a guess at all, Dylan?
I don't know any other characters' names from that show.
Okay. Well, Tanner, who was it?
Oh, it's Craig.
It's not Craig, actually.
What the fuck?
Was that the kid
Is
in
it
the wheelchair?
No, that's Timmy.
Is it Jimmy?
It was not Jimmy either, no.
Is
I
it
feel
Winnie?
like they've incorporated an extra person a bunch of times, so I don't know what this specific time you're talking about is.
Specifically,
Wendy?
they had it was a whole big thing. They had a full episode where they voted on which kid they wanted to bring into the group, and then for several episodes after that, he was the replacement for Kenny.
Interesting. Is it Tweak?
Yeah, there you go, Tanner.
Okay.
Huh.
Because I remember there was like a string of episodes where they're hanging out with Craig. There's a bunch where they're hanging out with whoever and whatever.
But this was
It's like a
specifically
reoccurring bit.
This was specifically who they chose to replace Kenny with, though, man.
Okay.
These names are sounding familiar, but I'm not really putting a name to a face.
That's okay, Dylan. That's okay. Up next, this is absolutely a Tanner category that he is going to sweep through. I really don't have a name for this category because I don't know how to unite them, so I'm just calling it Names for Things.
Okay.
I was just gonna say the Tanner category, but okay.
So question number 1. What is Occam's razor? Tanner?
Occam's razor is like a metaphysical law that the simplest answer is usually correct.
That is correct, Tanner. That is correct. Very good, my man. Very good. Alright, next up here. What is Chekhov's gun? Tanner?
Alright.
Chekhov's gun is a play device where if a gun appears in one scene, it must be fired by the end of the play.
That's right.
The basic rule is just that everything in like a scene of a play or even movies or whatever ought to have a specific function within said play.
I'm starting to detect
Or else
a pattern
people will
here.
be disappointed.
Yeah. This one Tanner might
Actually,
not
I have a great example of Chekhov's gun. I was watching the movie Bullet Train, and there's this one assassin that the guy is fighting, and she uses poison and whatever, and he flips it around so they're both poisoned, and he's waiting to watch her pull out the antidote to try and steal it from her. And they have a close-up of her face when they're doing this Mexican standoff of her pulling out the poison, and she licks the inside of her lip. Now I did a real Chekhov's gun here, and my brain said, oh, she has an anti-venom coated inside of her lip, and Brad Pitt's gonna shove his tongue down her throat now.
Oh.
And that's not what happened, so I was misled by believing in Chekhov's gun.
Damn.
Okay.
Mild spoilers for Bullet Train.
Damn.
Brad Pitt does not aggressively make out with an assassin at one point in the movie.
Sucks.
Jackson, are you still here, by the way? Okay, I think he just went to the bathroom. I think he's taken an L for this category because he knows he's not going to get through them. All right, next question. What is a Faustian bargain?
What the fuck?
Tanner.
A Faustian bargain is where a person, like, quote-unquote, gives up their soul in exchange for, like, some great amount of power, wealth, or whatever it is. It's a deal with the devil, basically.
Exactly. It's basically just a deal with the devil. It's all it is.
Really quick question.
Uh-huh.
Why the fuck didn't you have a section like this for any... Never mind. Fucking continue.
I mean, you've known the answers for these, haven't you, Dylan?
No!
Oh.
I know none of this, but you've
never heard of Occam's razor?
Whenever somebody says Occam's razor, I immediately think of Murphy's Law. Okay. So...
Is the next one Murphy's Law?
Unfortunately, it's not, no. Murphy's Law does not appear on this quiz at all.
I don't know what Murphy's Law is, so...
Anything
Too
bad
bad
that
it's
can
not on
happen
here.
will happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What can I say? This is basically what I expected each of your guys' categories to be like for you.
Weird.
But it didn't work out like that at all.
No.
Even slightly.
This makes
No,
me
it
feel
didn't.
like this quiz is tainted and lopsided.
I mean, honestly, since it's equally tainted against all of us, it kind of comes out being even at the end.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll
Dylan,
see by
I've
the end
been
of this.
feeding you and Jackson the answers for like the past couple of weeks now, and you just haven't been taking them in at all.
You've been feeding the two people with the worst memory problems the answers.
Exactly. I'm trying to give you some kind of a leg up.
Because I am notoriously good at remembering things.
Yeah. You clearly you are. You got the past 4 questions very easily.
Well, I have a funny feeling that Tanner won't be able to get this next one, though. This might be a little bit more tough for the guy.
Didn't you say that about the last one?
No.
No, question number 4. What is the TV trope of a very special episode?
What?
Tanner.
It's a fucking... Oh, what's the name of it? Oh, why is my brain blanking on this? It's a very special episode. It's a trope where it means I think it's usually used in reference to like a character dying in that one. Or it's not a rerun. What's it? The one where they show a bunch of stuff that already happened. What are those called?
A clip show?
Yes? What's it called in like anime?
A recap?
Where they show
A
a
recap.
recap. There you go.
Unfortunately, it's not correct. No,
Damn.
people dying is pretty close, but it's not quite it. It can be much more broad than that. Jackson, what do you happen to know?
It's just some like major event that happens, like fucking 9/11 in a show potentially would make it
It's fucking
a special
9/11
episode.
right now, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Could
This
you elaborate?
quiz feels like our own 9/11.
It sure does. Could you elaborate a little more, Jackson? It's not quite right. It's pretty close as well, but it's not quite right.
If it's not just like some major event that happens to like the cast, I guess specifically, that like it's like maybe like even like a turning point.
It's pretty close, but if Dylan can't get it, I'll give it to you, Jackson. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me.
All right, sweet. Dylan, do you know what a very special episode is?
A very special episode?
That's right, a very special episode.
I don't even think I know what that's supposed to mean.
That's the exact question.
I don't know what a very special episode is. I don't know what that
Okay.
implies.
No problem. I
think
guess we're handing
implies
over
it's
to.
a very special episode.
Yeah,
makes
this is a very
zero
special
sense.
episode, guys. All right, I'm handing that one over to Jackson. So the idea behind a very special episode is that it has something to do. That it's typically an episode of a sitcom that deals with some sort of like a big social matter that's currently affecting the world or something like that. It's typically something that has to do with like possibly just like death is something that people have to deal with, or like drugs or racism, shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not really something we do anymore.
No, not quite. That was more in the like the fucking 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Heckin'
Remember, you know what I find funny about that, and 9/11 reminds me. So, like, 9/11 is canon in Marvel, and then they had to write an issue explaining why, in a world full of superheroes, they weren't able to stop it at all.
Yeah.
And I believe DC was like, well, that seems like a whole mess of continuity weirdness, so we're just gonna say it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Which
That
seems
seems
like the correct response, because, like, again, you have a world full of superheroes and they somehow couldn't stop 9/11. Like, how does... Huh?
Well, you see, the planes teleported right into the towers themselves.
I
So
don't
they
think
weren't
that's
able
true.
to
That would
stop
be
it.
hilarious if they were like, oh, it was mutant terrorists, and so that's how they pulled it off.
Yeah, exactly.
I forget.
That'd be hilarious. That'd be the funniest thing I've ever seen.
I forget
Yeah.
that
They should have done that. They should fuck. What's it called when you go back and change something? Retcon. They should retcon that right now.
I forget that
Anyway.
the Marvel universe includes X-Men.
I don't... Anyway.
Yeah, anyway. Question number 5, final question for this part here. What does the term Flanderization mean? Tanner?
Flanderization is when a character becomes a parody of themselves.
The hell does that even mean?
Yeah, pretty much. They just like really accentuate the some of the qualities of that character to the point where
Oh.
it just becomes that's their entire character.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
I think I'm guessing we saw the exact same YouTube video recently where they use that term.
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
I seen that. I do see that term get thrown around a lot, so much.
Ah,
Fuck, man, so much. Anyway, that was another 10 batch of questions for you boys.
Sure
so we're moving
was.
on to another pity point.
What
another
is it?
pity point. Shockingly, you guys are actually very close.
we are? You're
Yeah.
telling me Tanner didn't absolutely annihilate us in that last section?
I mean, he did, but his lead is not much bigger than you would actually think it is.
I find that very surprising.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, dog. However, Dylan, you are still in last place at the moment.
I know.
So, I would like to ask you, my man, which developmental disorder did Christian vehemently hate, which resulted in a fan making a fan comic about Sonichu having said disorder?
What?
Say homosexuality.
I don't think that's a mental disorder.
That's the joke.
I don't know, man.
Do you know any developmental disorders, Dylan? You just want to throw one out there?
Bipolar.
Unfortunately not, no. Jackson, do you happen to know?
Retardation?
That's not a mental What?
What do you mean that's not a mental disorder?
Continuing on.
Am I crazy? Is being retarded not a mental disorder?
No.
That's not what
Tanner,
they
that's not
call
the
it.
term for it.
Funny stuff. Christian hates Asperger's.
Exactly. Christian hates Asperger's.
How am I wrong?
be
about
fair,
what is? Give me somebody fucking explain retardation to me. I'm so confused.
It's not. That's just not a thing. It's not a thing anymore. They just call it autism.
What?
Yeah, mental retardation is.
Yeah, it's not a name anymore. They don't use that word no more.
It really wasn't ever.
yes,
Yes, it was, Dylan.
I don't
It
know.
100% was.
It was
Yeah.
not.
So
it
what
was
if they,
not
like, so-
appreciated.
What if we swapped? So you're just saying people that are very clearly different than people that are just slightly autistic are also just autists, even though they're very clearly
well,
very different things?
Asperger's is where it's like.
I mean, you could be functioning and
autistic,
also. I mean, Asperger's, you can have Asperger's be like super functioning too. Like, I'm talking like straight
Yeah.
up, like they look the fucking same, like everything, man. The whole shtick. What is that called now? Or is it?
That's
what-
autism.
That's why there's
What?
a spectrum.
They say autism is a spectrum now, where you have
Yeah.
like hardcore autism and then kind of light autism.
I
Yeah.
have literally never heard of this before.
Really?
What?
Jackson
No.
has been walking around calling people retards for the last 10 years, even though you're not supposed to say
When
that
the fuck
anymore.
did we ever cancel that out?
Don't you remember that like entire week in high school where it was like a big campaign to stop saying the word retard?
Yes.
I thought that was just because people thought it was offensive. I didn't think that was
Well,
an actual
yes.
like social thing. Also, I
Yes.
thought it was literally a mental term. Like people being retarded was like a literal mental or like
It
a
was a
scientific
literal
term.
mental term.
It was, and then people decided that it was too harsh, so they
That's
stopped
fucking
using it.
That's fucking
Peop-
retarded.
It is retarded. Yeah, people got their feelers hurt, and so they changed the word entirely. That happened with something else, but I can't remember what it is.
What's the difference
Autistic.
between just calling them highly autistic?
It sounds less demeaning.
There's no actual difference. Again, people just got in their feelers.
There we go.
It's like
It sounds more medical, like it's more graceful or whatever. It doesn't sound like you're making fun of the person.
It was never like I don't know.
This is some
It's like
crazy shit.
fuck. There's some great current example that I can't remember. It's like calling people like fucking big boned instead of fat or whatever the fuck, you know.
Yeah.
It's like
This reminds me.
calling,
This is kind of a tangent. but this
Or
reminds-
people calling themselves neurodivergent instead of crazy.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
This reminds
I've
me of a
never
time
heard
in
that.
a fucking language arts class where we were talking about like homeless people or something, and for whatever reason, in my answer I said hobo instead of homeless people, and the entire class looked at me like I was the fucking biggest dickhead in the existence. And I was like, what's wrong with what I said? And then the teacher was like, we don't use hobo. It's
Oh my
offensive.
God.
Like,
We
what
don't
the
use
hell are you
hobo.
talking about?
There's none of them here. They can't hear me.
I didn't know it was a
I
fucking
feel-
offensive term.
Out of all the people on Earth, hobos are the one who are least likely to get offended at you using words around them.
And that's why they're the most oppressed group as well, Tanner.
Huh?
This fucking retard thing's gonna keep me up at night. I've been living a lie this entire time.
You use that word a lot.
I am shocked that he is catching up to this in the year of our Lord 2022. Retard's been bad for like a decade.
I mean, I always knew it was supposed to be like people used it in a derogatory way, but I thought it was always like a medically like defined term. Like it was still a thing. I didn't know it feel like just because.
Oh,
they
I
completely
just saw
fucking
the
dropped
example.
it.
It's like how
Google
you're not
doesn't even
supposed to
wanna
say
tell me.
transvestite anymore, even though that was like an actual medical term.
Yes. Okay, moving on.
What?
Yeah, so
What a fun tangent.
Oh no.
so the next category is art.
Art?
Yes, art.
Do you want to make a category that none of us would know anything about?
I know
These
music,
are like
that
very,
counts.
very.
you say
surface
that
level.
a lot, and then it's not true. So
This is like absurdly surface level.
We'll see. We'll see.
And you'd be
Question
shocked.
number 1: what are complementary colors? Tanner.
What?
they're colors that complement each other.
I need more than that, Tanner.
They like they like go together good.
But why? What makes them go together? How do you know
we
what a
ju-
complementary color is?
They're aren't they on like opposite ends of the color wheel?
Hey, excellent work, Tanner. Good job.
You fucking you said my name first, and my name does appear first on my screen. You switched to
On
Tanner.
my screen, mine is first. So
All right.
I'm sorry, Dylan. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure we just randomly said these two go together. I don't think there's any actual science behind it.
There
I think
is,
there's
though.
plenty
There
of
is.
science
They're
behind
on
it.
opposite
What's
sides.
the science behind it?
They're on opposite
Let's
sides of
hear
the
it.
color wheel, so they're the most different
Yeah,
colors.
but isn't
from
the
each-
color wheel like we made the color wheel up? Is there any reason why any color is in any particular location on the color wheel?
Yeah.
It's not based on any like observed phenomena in nature.
Yeah, it's because fucking red, blue, and yellow are the primary colors that you use. Because those are fucking... I forget why we specifically use those ones instead of RGB, which are the light spectrum. There's a reason behind it.
I think it's kind of arbitrary, buddy.
No, it's not. And then we mix those colors together, and those make the other colors as we keep on mixing all those different colors together. And yeah, the ones that are on opposite sides from each other, they're the most different from one another, which makes them, pop more when they're just next to one another.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean the opposite of red is green?
Yes. They just go well together, man. They just
I just feel pretty confident that this is like some arbitrary thing that's just like a cultural thing that got downloaded into our heads.
What, is math also just cultural, Tanner? Is that what you're trying to
but
say?
like math
Come
has like
on.
actual observable reasons behind any of it.
Speaking of math, though, what is the rule of thirds? Tanner?
When you're like framing an object for like a picture or a painting or whatever, you want it to take up like, So you split the frame into like not quadrants, but like a 3x3 grid, and then you want stuff like focal points. You want stuff that people should focus on to land in like the intersections of the grid.
Yeah, exactly. That creates for a much more interesting where am I even looking for composition? Yeah, exactly, Tanner. Great work. You see, I knew you guys would know this stuff.
See, I know the rule of thirds in a different context, not art.
Damn.
What's the other context?
Don't worry about it. We'll just move.
He's thinking of comedy comes in threes, but
No.
anyway. Oh, okay.
He's thinking of our Lord Jesus Christ.
No.
Question number 3. In what way were many of the Greek statues altered in the medieval times? Tanner?
Their dicks were made smaller.
Not quite, no.
Oh, their dicks were censored?
Would either of you like to try and take this, Dylan or Jackson?
I honestly have zero clue.
I also have zero clue.
Their dicks were censored.
I'm trying to tell you right now. He said the answer. Either of you try and take it.
Come on. They listen, they're stupid. They didn't realize what you were trying to communicate to them.
I'm
Give it to me. That's
I'm
their
gonna be
fault.
completely honest. I didn't fucking know the answer to the question, so I zoned out and I'm looking at my phone. I haven't been paying attention to a word Tanner said.
I kind of gave up already on this
Listen,
section.
they missed this one, Nico. Like,
All right, I'll give it to you, Tanner. Yeah, they cover up the nudity.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they put leaves
I probably
and shit
should
like
have
that
taken
over
it
'em.
since I did that earlier for Tanner, but it's whatever.
Exactly. Question number 4. There are strangely a lot of medieval paintings of knights fighting what random creature? Oh, Dylan, you actually popped up first that time.
Is it dragons?
Unfortunately not, no.
Of course.
I specified random creature, like this isn't something that you'd really expect them to be fighting.
Okay.
Jackson, would you happen to know?
It's fucking. I feel like it's some big cat. Is it like a lion?
No, it's not lions either. Tanner, do you know what it is?
Isn't it elephants?
No, not elephants either, no.
Interesting.
Damn. Alrighty, boys. So, unfortunately, the correct answer for that was snails.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of pictures of knights fighting snails.
You want to hear my theory on this?
What is that?
On why medieval art seems so weird, even though we had, people making, the statue of David, thousands of years before them. Mm-hmm. So medieval times was also a time when, kingdoms were constantly, ransacking each other and shit, right?
Yeah.
I think what happened is that the medieval times did have art that was actually good and made sense, but it would get stolen, and the places that had them were usually the richer places, and they get sacked all the time and whatever. So all that good artwork just kind of over time was destroyed, and so all we were left with was the shitty art that nobody wanted to steal or anything.
I think that's pretty solid, Tanner. It's pretty solid, dude. Hell, I'll give you a bonus point for that little theory you got concocted there.
Wow.
I didn't actually, Dylan.
Damn.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Whoa.
Alright, final question for Art Boys. Final question here. You've been doing pretty well so far, but do you know why is Muslim art often so geometric?
Hello?
Tanner, do you know? It didn't pop up that you had answered.
Wow.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What was it?
Isn't it because they worship a cube?
What?
That's more or less a joke, but yeah, it probably has something to do with Mecca, right?
It doesn't, no.
Damn.
Dylan and Jackson, do you have any idea?
No.
They
Okay.
got square brains.
Unfortunately, it's not it either, no.
That makes sense.
Unlucky.
You cut them open and their brain is square.
That's right, they're a cube for some reason. We don't get it. It's very strange. So,
There's gotta be people out there who legitimately think Muslims worship cubes, right?
yeah, absolutely. Dylan probably. So,
What?
So the idea behind this is that for Muslim art, they don't want to have any figures portrayed in it. So any real shit to avoid that figure becoming an object of worship.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
And there are
that's
also
just
some
so
sects where they're like, well, we don't want to recreate anything natural because that would be like trying to play God.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Inshallah, we will make cubes.
Exactly. Alrighty, next little batch here for you boys. This is another possibly
How
Tanner
close are
era.
we to the end of this?
We have 2 more categories.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah. We're getting close though. That's only 10 questions. I apparently broke up at some part here and gave Dylan a pity point question too soon.
What?
So, Next question is history, boys. History. Are you prepared for history?
We'll
I
see.
prefer her story.
Dude,
I fucking hate.
same.
He fucking hates.
Question number 1. Which part of the world is known as the cradle of civilization? Tanner.
That would be the Middle East.
Correct. Yes, the Middle East is in fact.
I think specifically the Saudi Arabian peninsula.
Yeah. Very good, my man. Very good. You're given a little too much information there, possible demerit later. We'll go over that later, though. So, question number 2. What object was given to victors of the Olympics in ancient times instead of gold medals? Tanner.
Clothes.
Clothes?
Yeah, because they all completed naked.
Unfortunately, it's not correct.
So the winners got clothes.
Jackson, Dylan, do you know the answer?
Grapes.
No, but I know that you told me before.
What was that, Dylan?
Grapes.
Grapes?
Yes.
Oh, not correct. No. I'm sorry, Dylan. Sorry, man.
Don't apologize. I'm not even trying.
No way, dude. You're not trying?
He's salty.
Whoa, Jackson, are you trying?
I mean, I'm trying my best.
Nice.
It's not very good because I fucking don't know any of this shit, but I'm trying my best.
Me too, man.
Is
Me too.
it rings? Is that where the rings come from?
No, it's not rings either.
Damn.
They're
Like,
Sauces,
a
they gotta
branch
go
of
fast.
holly.
Yeah, branch of holly.
I was gonna say an olive branch, but I don't. That sounds stupid.
I'm going to give
they
it to
get
you there,
women?
Dylan. Congratulations.
What?
Was it actually an olive branch?
Kind of, yeah. There were olive branches that they would fashion into fucking laurels.
Crowns.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, I imagine that in my head. I'm like, no, that's stupid. I'm just gonna say grapevines.
What's some dumb shit they could give to them in the Olympics?
They
I've
gave
got
them
it.
babes, right?
Yeah, they give them babes before they cut off their penises so they couldn't procreate.
Do
Question
you
number
think there was more or less sex between the athletes back then versus now?
Oh, that's a solid question. That was back in ancient Greece, so they were hella fucking gay. So,
What?
do you not know that,
That's
Dylan?
true,
The Greeks were
Dylan.
super gay, bro.
What the?
All of them were gay.
What the
They
fuck?
fucking boys.
Yeah.
Aristotle, more like Aristotle.
Yeah.
Anyway, continuing
Whoa.
on.
Question number 3. During a hunt, Napoleon and his men were overwhelmed by what animal? Tanner?
I'm gonna say geese.
No, it was not geese, unfortunately.
Damn, that was gonna be my answer.
Weird you both thought geese. Jackson?
Clearly, this is emus.
It was not emus either, no.
Chickens.
It's not chickens.
That's
You're
a
on the
good
right
answer.
track in terms of the size of the animal, but
Capybaras.
Raccoons?
Rats.
no.
Is it a bird?
No, it's not a bird at all. No.
Yeah.
Is it something where we're like, ha, what an idiot. He
Exactly,
would not
Tanner,
have- he
exactly.
would have
I've definitely
lost the
heard
hunt
this.
back.
Is it? No, pigs are big.
Is it pigs?
It's not pigs, no.
Or is
Is
it
it
very?
cats?
Is it little tiny teacup pigs?
No.
Dogs.
Some sort of chicken-sized animal? Is this in France?
Yeah.
Ducks.
Is it... Huh? Is it foxes?
No, not foxes. This is not typically a vicious animal.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I give up.
I have no fucking clue what animals choose to live in France. So.
All right, the correct answer was in fact rabbits, actually.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Jackson, where were you? You love
I don't
rabbits.
fucking know.
You
I
want a
know, of
chinchilla
course.
so bad.
How does that have anything to do with rabbits?
Because you
Dude, they're
often
just like
compare
chinchillas.
Yeah, you often compare chinchillas to rabbits.
When the fuck do I do that?
All right, question number
All
4,
the
boys. The second 5-year plan in China, which resulted in the world's deadliest famine, is ironically called what? Tanner?
The Great Leap Forward.
That is correct.
What the fuck even is... What?
Great Leap Forward,
250
Dylan.
million people died.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this before.
Damn.
Dylan's view of China has changed drastically.
It's changed
today.
absolutely zero.
All right, question number 5. This is a U.S. history question, boys. Prepare
Oh,
yourselves.
shit.
Which U.S.
Ooh.
president is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame with a win-loss ratio of 300-1? Tanner?
Isn't it Abraham Lincoln?
It is, in fact, Abraham Lincoln.
God damn!
That man
I'm
was a
just that
unit.
good.
Look at those hamsters.
Yeah, there's some mighty fine hamsters there. And boys,
Pancake hamsters.
we're now into the final question area. Not question, but
Final
question area.
area. How come there wasn't a pity point here?
Pretty fucked
Because
up.
that was actually 45. This is going to be the
Why
final.
wasn't there a pity point question 5 questions ago then?
Because, like I said before, I gave Dylan one of those questions too early, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So where'd you lose one?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I don't know where I did things wrong. But we're now in the final category, which is fast food.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is a wild one, boys. Prepare yourselves. Buckle in. Tanner?
Wendy's.
Unfortunately, it's not correct.
Damn.
Jackson.
Subway.
What was that?
Subway.
Subway. Jackson.
What?
I'm going to give you 3 points for that one, my man.
Why?
That's fantastic. What was the question?
The first question in this category was which fast food restaurant has the most locations per state in the U.S.?
Interesting. Nice one,
I would have
Jackson.
guessed McDonald's, but that's pretty
You'd
cool.
think
I
Are
guess.
the
McDonald's.
answers
But it's
are the
actually
answers for all of these gonna be just restaurants?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you worry. Don't you worry. That was really like the only one.
Okay.
That's a lie. It's not the only one. Question number 2. Which restaurant holds the record for the longest commercial ever aired? Oh, Jackson.
McDonald's.
It's not McDonald's. No, unfortunately not. Tanner?
Domino's?
Not Domino's either, no. Dylan?
Arby's.
Oh, it is Arby's!
Ooh. What one was it?
It was like them slow roasting a brisket or some shit like that.
Like in real time?
Yes,
That's
it was
funny.
13 hours long.
What the
That's
fuck?
hilarious.
What?
When did they air that?
I don't know.
Oh no.
We spent $50 million to take over the Food Network for 13 hours.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It was probably like a late night or some shit, so that they wouldn't have to spend as much money, I'm
It
assuming.
was either Arby's or fucking Wendy's, because Wendy's has some pretty fucking long commercials now.
Yeah. It was sweet, though, dude. It was sweet. Question number 3. Which fast food restaurant is always closed on Sundays? Uh-oh. Jackson popped up first for me. Jackson?
What?
Chick-fil-A.
It is Chick-fil-A. Excellent work.
Huh. Oh yeah, I guess
That
we
was
did talk about that the other day, didn't
100%
we?
me first. But
It
whatever.
definitely
I'm sorry,
was you
Tanner.
first.
It was me first on my screen.
See, but you know the thing, it's just like usually when it's like pretty close, I at least see them both pop up at the same time. But I very clearly saw me stutter you. But
Unlucky.
whatever.
I don't know, man. I don't
Connection
know.
issues.
We're on the same network. Maybe things are wacky for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Unfair
Question number
advantage.
4. Why was the Filet-O-Fish created? Tanner?
They wanted to give Catholics something to eat on Lent.
That is correct.
What
Excellent
the
word.
fuck?
Dylan,
I'm
you are
Catholic and I
Catholic.
didn't. I know. I was gonna say I'm Catholic and I didn't even know that.
Do you abide by Lent at all?
I used to. Not anymore. I haven't done that since grade school. That shit's annoying.
Okay.
I feel that, bro. I feel that. Question number 5. Which of the McDonald's fast food mascots went on to become a symbol of white supremacy? Tanner?
That would be Mac Tonight,
Excellent work, my man. Excellent
aka
work.
Moon Man.
Yes, aka the Moon Man.
I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is the Moon Man?
I'll post the Lemon Emperor documentary about it after the thing.
You know he won't
Lemon
watch
Emperor.
that.
What the hell? I've never seen this character.
Yeah, he's pretty sweet.
Look up his
All right,
song
and there we
Notorious
have it.
KKK. It's so good.
He looks
Yeah.
scary.
That was the final category. So now, Dylan,
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a whole heap of bonus points if you can get this one correct.
Are they
In
about
fact,
Chris Chan?
It is, in fact, for Chris Chan, man.
Well, boys, I'm fucked. I'm getting no points. Let's go.
Alrighty,
believe in
Dylan.
you.
So, your final pity point question. Who is Chris Chan married to?
I don't know.
I will give you a hint. It's 4 answers for this one.
There's 4 answers, and I know
There are
none
4
of them.
separate answers. These are all made-up characters.
Well, how am I even supposed
One
to
of
know?
them is a legendary Pokemon. So I'll give you 4 guesses. I'll give you 5 points for each one you get correct.
Arceus?
No?
There's so many legendary Pokemon. Dialga.
No.
Who's the
Ho-Oh.
hottest one?
No.
The hottest one? I don't fucking
Yeah.
know. They're fucking video game creatures. Why do I care?
Oh, it's a bad look for Dylan.
Yeah, you're not in the right mindset here, man. You want to fuck him. That's how you answer this
You got-
question.
Yeah, you got one more guess here, man.
You said they're legendary?
Yeah, there is a legendary Pokemon.
I don't know, man. There's a lot. Fuck. Lugia.
Unfortunately not, my man. Unfortunately not. Jackson, you got 4 guesses for this bad boy.
Goodness gracious. Is he married to himself?
No.
This moon man is freaking me out. How do I make him go away?
You can't. Ooh, this is a toughie. This is definitely another one that you mentioned to me before, and I've already forgotten everything about it.
I've never heard this before.
I don't think I've even gotten to this part in the documentary. This doesn't ring a bell at all. Like, I know who I'm gonna guess, but...
I doubt it, but Rose Chew?
What? What was that Pokemon?
I didn't say a Pokemon.
Unfortunately, Jackson, that is not specific enough.
What?
God.
What do you mean by that?
There are a lot of Rose Chews.
Oh, goodness.
What?
Okay.
And there are 2 of them for this question.
You said they were Pokemon!
He said
I said one of
He
them
said
is a
one of them
legendary
was.
Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Pay attention, dumbass. Victini?
No.
I don't care enough about Chris Chan to know any of this.
Can't think of any other Pokemon that Christian really like a lot.
You got one more guess here.
Who's got the best Poke Pussy here?
None of them, because they're genderless.
I mean, there's a very obvious answer. That's not true.
I can't
genders.
Legendary
think of any.
Pokemon are genderless.
I don't think that's true at all.
It is true.
Actually, it is true.
Deoxys, because it kind of maybe potentially looks like a woman.
Unfortunately, that's not correct. No, I'm sorry,
Unlucky.
Jackson. I'm sorry, Tanner. You'll get 1 point per question that you were per answer you're able to get correct.
Damn, I don't think I know these ones. I'm gonna be honest. The actual Sonic Chew comic part of the documentary is the part I pay the least attention to.
Okay.
So
You're definitely like in the area at this point where they start talking about this stuff a lot.
yeah, I don't think I'm there yet. I just did episode 60, I think.
Okay.
But,
Okay. I don't know.
the
what
Pokemon
episode
is definitely Mewtwo.
Yes, that's correct.
What? Okay.
Different kinds of Rose Chews, eh?
Yeah,
I
there
don't
are 2
remember the
different
fucking-
Rose Chews and 1 type of Sonichu.
What the hell is
I don't
Rose Chew?
remember
Why are
the
you giving
fucking-
him more hints?
Shut up! I don't remember the fucking monikers he gives them. Is it like Sparkling Rose Chew?
No, it's not one of them.
Damn. Sawny Rose Chew?
No, it's not the one of the answers either.
The hell is...
Alright, and then let's say Chris Chan Sonichu.
No, unfortunately, it's not it either. The 3. So yeah, one of them is Mewtwo, but Chris is also married to Magichan Sonichu, Crizel Rosechew, and Sylvana Rosechew.
Yeah.
This all sounds stupid as hell.
I've
These
heard
are
of
all
those.
Chris Chan's children as well, by the way.
This makes zero sense
I've
to me,
heard-
and I choose to learn no less.
I've heard the names. I haven't heard in the context of being married to them yet. So is that like prison arc stuff?
No.
Apparently, Chris Chan currently considers himself to be literally Sonichu and also Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
That's what I've heard according to his prison letters.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Okay,
How is this fool not dead in the prison yet?
that's an awesome question.
Yeah.
We did an entire episode on that, actually.
I don't think I was there for it. Was I there for
You
it?
were.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't care enough
Remember,
to pay attention.
it was almost entirely an hour and a half of me ranting about how Chris Chan
Oh,
needs
that's
to
right.
die.
We just sat here and listened while you went on and on about how much you didn't understand anything about Chris Chan or whatever.
He just went
But now
on and
Tanner
on and
understands
on.
far too much about Chris Chan.
Anyway.
Alrighty, boys.
Yep.
We're now here. The final question. Are you ready? We
No.
are once again going to be wagering your points. Tanner, since you are currently in first place with 26 points, how many points would you like to wager?
What's the full points breakdown?
I'm not actually going to do that. I'm going to give
You don't want us
guys,
lawyering it, eh?
Yeah, I'm going to be letting you guys know as we go through here.
Fuck.
I was going to say, you could just DM us our points, but you've already said Tanner's, so...
Tanner, you know the good answer to this question.
Double or nothing.
I don't know if my competitive spirit will let me do that is the problem.
Throw the game.
You've risked
Throw
it all
the
too many
game.
times to come down to nothing at all.
Of course, without knowing that your guys' points, there's no way to, like, math it.
Tanner, I doubt I even have half your points, so...
Yeah, since you're in first place, Tanner, I'm trying to give you as little advantage as possible here.
Damn.
We also don't know what the question is, so I don't know how that's an advantage, but...
I'll bet 6 points.
6 points, okay. Jackson, you're at 16 points.
Yeah,
How many would you like to
fucking
wager?
Looks like I'm betting 5 points. Just kidding, I'm
Okay.
betting them all.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, I guess I've set myself up for, at best, a tie.
Dylan, you're sitting at 12 points. How many would you like to wager?
I'm just gonna do double or nothing. I'm either gonna end up in last place. I'm either gonna go ahead of where I am, or I'm gonna end up right where I was. So.
That's right. I believe in you guys. I believe in each and every one of you little men. So, for his final question, I've talked about Yu-Gi-Oh! A decent bit, right?
Oh, no. God damn it.
Oh no.
And I've gone on about just how dark, specifically the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga gets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
So, boys, I'd like to ask you right here, which of these following events did not happen in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Manga?
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah. Tanner, there was some confusion last time that we answered one of these not questions. Remember,
Didn't I get it right anyway?
you did not actually know.
No,
Okay.
I was the only one that got it right.
Yeah. So, no, actually you and Jackson got it right. Which of these did not
Oh.
happen? A suicidal ringmaster at a carnival ties up Taya and dangles her above lions as bait for Yugi to play a deadly game of ring toss with him. B. Yugi plays a game with an escaped convict at a diner, which results in the man burning alive. C. Yugi and his friends must make it through a haunted mansion while wearing helmets that will fry their brains if they scream. D. Joey needs to save his brother from a serial killer who is known to mutilate the corpses of Boy Scouts beyond recognition.
Goodness gracious.
Only one of those did not happen in this series known to be a children's card game.
Yup.
Would you like me to read the options again?
No.
No, I'm good.
No, I'm ready.
Alright, perfect. So, boys, I'm going to count down here and you will give me your answer. Alrighty, so 3, 2, 1. Oh boy.
The one possible lose condition is me getting it wrong and Jackson getting it right, so I'm quite despondent that we have different answers here.
That's
I
very
don't know how I
true.
feel
That's
about
very
this.
true. Alrighty, boys, so the correct answer to this question was, in fact, A.
Damn.
Whew,
Yeah.
Okay.
At no point did a suicidal ringmaster tie up Taya in a carnival and dangle her above lions as bait for you to play a deadly game of ring toss with them.
That seemed like
That's
the
crazy.
most viable answer, actually.
Yeah.
I thought it was D because I didn't think there was Boy Scouts in Japan.
That's fair.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt like the mutilating corpses beyond recognition would really throw you guys off there, but it happened!
Nah, Japan has zero chill. I expect that.
Congratulations,
Fucking
Tanner,
Sure.
you did it!
Woo!
Can you believe it? You actually got one of these quizzes correct. I mean, you got the anime one as well, but this one you're actually in the
Yeah.
lead for the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was in the lead for like the entirety of like the fucking video game quiz or whatever the fuck it was, and he ended up losing in the end, so.
Yes, sir.
So that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
I
Yes,
mean,
sir.
Cool.
I thought the implication was he wasn't in the lead in any other quizzes.
No, absolutely not.
No.
Huh?
Yeah, this is just the first time he's been in the lead and actually won.
Who would have thought Tanner would win the general trivia quiz?
Who would have guessed it? Certainly not me, because I most definitely remember general trivia all the
this
time.
fucking salt, guys. Jesus
All this
Christ.
salt.
You
Congratulations,
can just
Tanner.
say congratulations, you know.
No,
you
good-
don't have to be assholes about it.
No, good job, Tanner, but I'm just saying, I can't remember general trivia to save my life, clearly. Like, I don't remember anything.
Should I
But
make
Tanner
a
did,
quiz
fortunately.
where I just go to kickassfacts.com again and start ripping stuff from there?
Yeah, you could do that, I guess.
That sounds
man.
like an awesome idea.
Right,
Oh,
right.
none of you responded to my question like 2 days ago.
What question?
What was
Would it be stupid or funny if I made a quiz where all the questions are about me and you guys had to compete?
How many questions could you possibly come up with here?
I
Nothing.
could come up with 50 questions about myself, don't you worry about
At one
that.
point, I did consider making a quiz about Jackson, where I just filled in information that I think is true about Jackson, but I'm not 100%
sounds
sure
terrible.
it is.
That sounds funny.
That sounds pretty funny.
Yeah,
Especially
because
because
then
if I was
Jackson has
competing
to
about
guess
this
about
false
himself.
information,
Yeah.
what do I think Nico knows about me?
I would do terrible on, like, these quizzes. I think the only one I could do is probably Nico, but even at that, there's apparently a side of him I didn't know existed, so I think I'd fail that too.
There's a dark side to me you've never seen before.
Yes.
Good job, Tanner. Good job. I guess y'all will be getting yourself a big old crate of like Soylent or some shit at some point, my man.
What?
Whatever
Yeah,
you're
sure.
eating nowadays.
I'm not eating Soylent, whatever. Should I go back to Soylent? Remember my Soylent phase? Wasn't that fun?
What is
I
Soylent?
remember Soylent.
We're going to
phase.
talk about that in the post-squab.
No,
Yes,
we're not. We're going
sir.
to talk about my damn quiz.
Yes, sir. We have a lot of things to discuss in the post-squab. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe if you do enjoy this content. We've got so many more quizzes planned for the future and on our backlog at this point. So please hit that little bell, and we will see you guys next time. Also, subscribe to the
Hey, tell
Patreon.
them about
Bye-bye.
tell them about the fucking Patreon. I'm telling you to tell them about the Patreon.
I already said bye-bye, Tanner. I already said bye-bye. I'm not talking to them anymore.
Fine. I'll do it. Subscribe to the Patreon or else. Bye-bye.
Bye.